how to stop smoking weed. Now you clicked on this video because you have a weed addiction or you want to slow down. That's what we're going to get into. All the reasons why you should stop smoking weed, the benefits you're going to get from it. Now before we do that, make sure to smash the like button to get the video out there to help more people. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button. The channel is all about self-development and becoming the best version of you. And comment down below, let me know what you get from the video. And make sure to hit the link in the description as well. Connect with me on social media. Connect with me through Patreon, Discord. Everything's in the description, so go check that out. Now let's get straight into this video. How to stop smoking weed, man. Like right now, weed is one of the most popular drugs in the world. Like people smoke weed to chill out. And my own experience of weed has always been a social one. Like I used to like smoking and being around friends, social environment, just to, a different vibe, a different feeling, like that I felt like I couldn't get without weed in that. So for me, it was a social thing. Then it became a stage where it was like, I started to do it just by myself, and then just was going through endless amount of thoughts, and what comes with smoking weed and that, man. Endless amount of thoughts, paranoia, anxiety, and then like I was in conflict with myself and that. Then I managed to beat the habit. So that's what I'm gonna share with you in this video, how I overcome it and the benefits that come with smoking weed. But the first thing you have to understand, the first thing you need to know, shall I say, is that weed is just escapism. That's all it is. When you're smoking weed, you are escaping your current reality. You're escaping your current feelings. You're running away from something. That's the first thing I realized. That's the first and most important step to understand, is that when you're doing it, you're escaping something. Maybe you're feeling anxious, or maybe you're quite aggressive. So when you're smoking that, you feel relaxed. So you're using that as a tool to control yourself, to escape what you're feeling. You understand? Now, the issue with this, like with most bad habits, or especially with substances, is that once you are reliant on a substance, or reliant on a thing to calm you down, or to make you think differently, then that's how addiction starts. Because if every time you're angry, you smoke weed, or every time you feel depressed, you drink, then you do so often that it becomes habitual, in the sense that as soon as you feel angry, that's it, you're rolling up on that. As soon as you feel depressed, that's it, you get the bottle and drink. It gets to a stage where like you ain't even got to think. Once that emotion comes, then the feeling, then you feel agitated, then you feel like, oh, I need to smoke. Like that's what happens in that. You understand in that? So it's like, understand that you smoking weed is just an escapism. All you're doing is just acting habitually to get away from what you're feeling. You understand in that? So that's very, very important thing, because right now we're living in a society where weed, especially, and drinking as well, has been put on a pedestal. Like celebrities are smoking, you got rappers in the video smoking. So it's like a normal thing. It's like going for a walk right now. Like it's just so normal. Everywhere you go, you can smell it. Like it's just normal. It's a cool thing to do, So it's like I always say, you have to like detach from what the majority of people are doing and think, is this right for me? Is this actually beneficial for my health, for my well-being? Because my personal opinion, I don't believe weed is for a lot of people. Like I ain't gonna lie, like most people should not be smoking because they're not able to function properly. You understand? And it's dumbing them down. Like it's like you can see a lot of people when smoke weed over a period of time, they start to become more dull, forgetful, and all of them things that come with smoking weed. So for a lot of people, it's not for them, and that makes them lazy, unmotivated, paranoia. If you're like experiencing all them things, then it's not for you. You understand? And that like it's like, in a way, if you look at it, it's like self-harming and that, because like once you take this substance, you're not yourself. You're forgetful, and you are just, you know what I mean? Like you're all over the place and that. You're not at your fullest best. You're not thinking clearly. Your mind's fogged up and that. And the thing that used to annoy me with the weed was that, okay, in your head you're thinking, yeah, when I smoke weed, I'm so creative and I can think of this and that. But the simplest things you can't do. Simple things become difficult. Which one of the main reasons why I had to stop was simple things that I shouldn't even have to use my brain for and that, like I was struggling with. You feel me? So like it's really like dumbing me down in a sense. You understand? Now, spoke about the weed and the effects it has. Everyone knows the effects it has. Let's talk about the solution. What is the solution to stop this habit. I know you're saying like, okay, you're talking about all the bad things about it. What is the solution? How do I stop? Now, the same with any habit, anything you do, the most important thing is to have an alternative. A lot of people like trying to stop something or start something, but they have not got the alternative. You cannot take something away and then have an empty gap there. There has to be replaced with something. So if you're gonna stop smoking weed, then you need to have something there in place in that to replace that. Otherwise, it's just, you're gonna be seeking it endlessly to the point where you give in and you relapse. So there has to be an alternative. Now, there's a lot of different alternatives in that. I'm gonna recommend a few right now. One being working out. Like, let's be honest, most people who smoke weed have an issue with their temper, you know, maybe anger problems, or there tends to be anger problems and some emotional things and that. So when you work out, this is what I tell you people all the time, like, it's not about working out, look at me, I've got big muscles. No, it's nothing. The gym even has nothing to do with that. It's a way to improve your physical and mental health. It helps with your emotions, it helps with your feelings and that, you understand? So when you go into the gym or you push yourself, you ain't even gotta go to the gym, you can do bike riding, you can do any physical activity, anything that's gonna increase your heart rate and that. Once you do that, I'm telling you, bro, like your mind becomes more at ease, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything just feels more better, it feels more relaxed. You can cope with, like, for me, when I go to the gym, it's therapy in a sense for me. If you ask me, it's like a meditation. When I go there, it's like I'm letting everything out, the frustration, the stress, wherever you're feeling, bro, let it out through exercise and that. One, you're gonna develop a strong mindset, you're gonna develop a good physique, it's good for your health. So an alternative, you have to do physical activity because there's a build up in emotion, there's a build up in feelings that it cannot just go away by just sitting there, you understand? The only way for that to get released somehow is to go to physical activity. And if you're a very, really, really aggressive person, go start a fighting sport, some boxing, MMA, karate. Like, if you're genuinely someone who, because that is the perfect expression for that. You understand? So physical activity, working out, boxing, whatever you need to do, physical activity, that's going to be the alternative in that. One of the alternatives. Two is yoga. Now, what people don't understand about yoga, people feel like yoga is just stretches, like just do different positions. It's not about that. Yoga channels your energy, you understand? Once you're like, how can I put it, like it cultivates the energy, it moves it around the body. If you're stuck in your head and that, for example, it's bare tension in your head. Once you do yoga, you let the energy flow through your whole body and that. Like, it's like it's like a therapy. It's like, it's hard to explain, put into words, but it's moving, it's channeling the energies all over your body. If you're feeling some pressure in your chest and that, or in your head, once you do yoga, you're expressing it, it moves all around your body and you feel relieved, you feel relaxed. You understand? So we got working now, we got yoga. Another one is breath work. Now, you may have heard of the Wim Hof breath work and that, where you do the breathing. There's loads of different breath works and that you can do. But once you do breath work, you're breathing in, out, whichever one you start to do. I'm telling you, that sensation you feel, it's like, bro, it's like you're stoned, bro. It's like you're fully stoned. Like, once you're doing it and then you let go, and it's like you feel your whole body is all like, how can I say it? Like, you just feel amplified. You feel like you're high. You understand? Again, it channels the energies all over your body. So breath work, working out, yoga, that's just free right there. They're free right there. I think they're free main ones. You can find your own, but the alternative, you must have the alternative. Now, what people don't realize with weed is that it becomes a dependency. Some people feel like they can't stop weed because if they stop, they're not going to feel good in that because they're so dependent on it. Like, the weed is keeping them together. The weed is keeping them alive. The weed is just, like, it's everything to them. It's like they're holding on for dear life and that. But, like, you have to let go and that, you know? Because for me personally, like, everyone's experience is different. Whenever you're feeling some mental health problems, depression, stress, anxiety, it's not about running away, like, okay, it's coming, let me smoke or let me do some yoga quickly. You have to embrace it. What is it? Okay, I'm depressed now. What am I actually depressed about? I'm depressed about my childhood. Okay, how do I tackle it? Like, there's no point keep running away from the issue. You have to face the issue, you know? That's why the substances is the easy option, because once you take that drug, boom, that's it. I don't give a fuck. You don't care, bro, about what happened. You don't care. I'm somewhere else now. I'm in Jupiter now. Like, I don't even know what's happening until you come back down to your senses. So like, it's not about running, it's about facing it. Now, do that according to your own capabilities, you know what I'm saying? And another thing you have to realize if you're stopping weed is that, bro, you're smoking chemicals. What you're inhaling and exhaling is chemicals. Now, unless you're getting it from the source and that, like shout out to the Rastamans and that. See the difference between what the Rastaman doesn't smoke what most people smoke right now, like in the Western world and that. The true Rastaman and that, they smoke the real issue, and they smoke the ones without the chemicals, the one that's organically from the ground and that. You know, there's a big difference because what people are smoking right now is chemicals. Think about how many flavors there are. You got starter, you got Cali, you got cookies, you got sherbet, you got all of these things. What are they? How are they creating it? They're putting chemicals, synthesizing it to taste a certain way, to feel a certain way. So you're consuming chemicals. So it's messing up the chemistry in your head, chemistry in your body, your DNA, everything's getting messed up and that. That's why you feel messed up. So the weed is actually making it worse for you. You're thinking it's helping you, but it's actually making it worse. It's amplifying it, what you're truly feeling. Because that's what any substance do. Whether it's drinking, smoking, pills, all it does is amplify what you already feel inside. That's all it's doing. You understand? So you're smoking chemicals. Now, the main benefit you're gonna see once you stop smoking weed is you're gonna have a clear mind. You know, the paranoia is going to go down. The stress level is going to go down. You can see clearly. You can think clearly. You know, everything starts to be more aligned. You feel more free. You feel like, you know, you're actually alive. You're actually like it's just, the doors are open now. You're not stuck in a closet in your own thought and that. You're free, a free human being in that. So I definitely encourage you to go on a journey of stop smoking weed. If you relapse, do not beat yourself up. But if you truly follow everything I said and you use the alternatives, the yoga, the working out, the breath work and that, if you actually do them things, and also the most important thing, which I forgot to mention, is change your perspective on it, on that thing. Like when you got a bad habit, you need to change your perspective. If you look at it, it's okay to do from time to time. Oh yeah, it's really helping me. No, look at it like this is destructive. This is making it worse. This is actually like harming myself. This is actually really bad for my health. This actually slowing me down. This change the way you think about it. Now, thank you guys for watching the video. It's quite a long one, but I needed to lay it all out so that at least one person can see the video and get the benefits from it. And yeah, if the video brought you any value at all, make sure to smash that like button, man. Smashing the like button will get the video out to more people get the blessings, and hopefully more people can stop this addiction. Also, share it with a friend, man. Someone you feel like is struggling on this habit, share this video with them so they can also get this energy and use it wisely. And make sure, of course, to comment down below, man. Let me know your journey on your weed journey, how you stopped, anything you can add to the video that I forgot to mention. And definitely hit the red subscribe button and join the family, man. The channel, like I said, is all about self-development and becoming the best version of yourself. And check out the link in the description. Discord, Patreon, social media, everything is in the description. I appreciate it.